my friends, Andy Vegan. I want a fruit breakfast today, but I have some seeds in there too. But it's a between fruit and seed. Here, pomegranate seeds. They are seeds, but I mean that's a fruit, pomegranate. Yeah, you know, always the distinctions between different kinds of fruit are just by scientists, yeah. In the kitchen, oftentimes we need things, we use things in a certain kind of fruit. For example, we would say usually tomato is a vegetable, but it officially is a fruit. Avocado is a fruit. Almonds are berries and strawberries are nuts. Also, there are different kinds of confusions, but we don't care about that so much. And that is also reflecting in the health aspects of combining food. The rules we have there are just for the convenience of people who don't feel that well. Usually we can put together everything. Our body is designed to digest everything at the same time. There's the enzymes that are all working together, and from a time some people thought, oh, they are disturbing each other. No, that's all could not been scientifically backed. For that, there would be needed single studies for the digestion of certain foods. And these studies don't exist yet. So far we only can say, and that makes sense to me, that we can eat everything together, yeah. And of course, some combinations are lighter, some combinations are heavier. For example, today I have only fruits, yeah, for the breakfast, and that is considered very light. It will be even lighter if I took only one fruit, a monomeal. Yeah, that's the lightest food, yeah, I would say. Depends on the fruit, of course. But in general, yeah, there we have it. Depends on the fruit. There are certain fruits that are heavier than others. So combining light fruits, yeah, would be, of course, lighter than eating only monomeal of one fruit that is heavier. Yeah, so you can't really apply to these rules as laws. They are just to help you if you have digestive problems. Yeah, if you want to, for example, want to detox, you want to cleanse yourself, then you would, for example, choose a fruit-only diet. So, for example, or only raw fruit, for example, it's very cleansing. Yeah, as opposed to cooked food. In general, cooked food is more nutritious. Yeah, it nurtures the body, yeah, more than raw food. So just in general, you can eat more. It's easier to eat. Yeah, you can eat a kilogram of cooked carrots in a single meal. Try that with raw food. It's impossible. You would eat for hours, yeah, for eating a kilogram of carrots. So this is general. Just I keep in mind, raw food is more cleansing and cooked food is more nourishing. That doesn't mean that I always eat cooked food. No, raw food is my favorite food. I like it because it's easy, yeah, and of course more nutrients in general. But that's only in general. There are some foods that are cooked have more nutrients than cooked. Tomatoes, for example. So, but we don't get into that now. Just saying, because I only eat fruit now, with a single exception of the pomegranate seeds. But the pomegranate seeds are just the topping. For the main part, I will combine only persimmons and tangerines, both orange fruits. Yeah, all these fruits are red. Yeah, that's something very interesting for me, especially the color of the fruit and the texture. I will say here now a little bit why I combine the persimmon, a very healthy fruit. You see, this is very ripe one. You see, it's all very ripe, and that's how it should be. Yeah, especially certain kinds of persimmon. There are different kinds. In general, maybe there are two great kinds. Yeah, you see, that's easy now. Easy to open. That means it is ripe. If this goes off easy, it's ripe. If you have to cut it out, it could be a little bit riper, but with this kind of persimmon at least, you can also eat the persimmon that is not so ripe, yeah, not as ripe as this one. When you open it, yeah, it's very soft inside. Maybe I can show you here without making a mess. You see, I don't want to make a mess here in the kitchen. You see, there's all that comes out, the liquid. I leave it now at that. I just put it in the container here. You can use the whole persimmon, of course, without the little head here on top. You take that off, And this kind of persimmon is also edible and very healthy if it's not so ripe. Yeah, there are other kinds of persimmons, the big other kind. If you have that not so ripe, there's a stuff in there, a chemical substance called tannin. And the tannin makes it really astringent flavor, a little bit bitter, yeah? It pulls everything together, astringent. And that is only pleasant if it is ripe. When the fruit is very soft, then you can eat also this other kind of persimmon. This, though, seems to be a persimmon that can be eaten either ripe, totally ripe, I mean, or not totally ripe. It is ripe, of course, but I'm talking about totally ripe, so very soft, overripe or so. So I bring here two ripe persimmons, more or less ripe, into the blender, and I will combine it with tangerines. The tangerines are one of my favorite fruits also, just in winter time, and so they are, of course, all the citrus fruit. The persimmon too, they have just seem to be now in the season, so that in the health food shop you get these fruit very inexpensive, yeah, high quality, very inexpensive. That's my main reason to buy a seasonal, because it's so inexpensive and you have the best quality. Otherwise, I have no problem to eat fruit out of season, no problem at all, because but it is a little bit more expensive. So there begins the economy is the main reason, not the health or so. And when we do a vegan diet, eating only plants, then you do everything you need to do for saving the planet, the animals, and your health. Of course, a healthy vegan diet is best, yeah, in terms of health, but just keep it vegan and plant-based, and you have done enough. Yeah, it's more important than driving a car or so. Of course, we are not wasting energy. Yeah, if I can save a plastic bag and don't use it, of course I have my own bags. I don't need to buy a plastic bag in the shop. I bring my own bag to the shop. That's cool, and it's important that the politicians care about that now. We're making laws against the plastic in Europe. So important, of course. But I'm waiting for the moment when they really begin to address the animal agriculture and really change. That will be the most major impact. And that's what we are waiting for as a vegan movement, in the vegan movement. So I have here now these two ingredients, the persimmons and the tangerines. And why I put them together in one smoothie or in one blender is because if I only blend the persimmons, it will be pretty thick. Yeah, even the soft persimmons, they turn into something thick and pudding out. I cannot pour it anymore because it's too thick just by blending. The persimmon, even if very overripe and soft, changes its total texture. You could put that into a nice cake, for example. Blending a persimmon, put it into a cake, you have a firm cake and almost cut it. Yeah. So I put a tangerine in because it makes a little bit more watery texture. I want to try if it's still soft then, if I can still pour it, or it's the same texture if I put no tangerine in. We'll see that. The other thing is I wouldn't put an orange in now, or lemon, yeah, because I prefer now the gentle flavor of the persimmon. It's a very gentle flavor, very nice, pleasant, and there is no citrus, strong citrus flavor in there. And the tangerine is a citrus, yes, but it's very gentle in flavor too. So I try that now. Let's see. Blender dance. The sound of the blender and what I see tells me the texture is different now than if I would have blended only persimmons. The color, I love the color. Texture good, color good, fragrance amazing. Now flavor, most important. To die for. Please try that. So delicious. Yeah, I show you what it looks like. I pour it into the glass. Into my dessert glass or my breakfast glass, as you wish. Yeah, I have a fruit breakfast today. And I know the persimmon is so filling. Yeah, see, they're beautiful. I love this color so much. Yeah, the persimmon color, you will blend it with tangerine to make it a little bit more runny. So if you have a really super ripe persimmons only, maybe then you could blend it without getting too firm to be really fun. But this one, very nice. I just put some pomegranate seeds on top to make it look a little bit nicer and to have some texture on the top, some crunchiness. And of course, the health benefits are amazing of pomegranate seeds. Same or similar, in a similar way, amazing as the persimmons. Persimmons are high in fiber. You see that beautiful? Yeah, persimmons are high in fiber and have a huge amount of vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin B, so many different nutrients in there. Calcium is in there, manganese and magnesium, and so many different ones. And really, it's a super healthy fruit for the skin, yeah, for the eyesight, digestion, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, and so many things. It's a very healthy fruit, and it makes you it makes you satisfied. If I eat a persimmon in the morning, I don't have to eat anything else. It's so wonderful. It's a very great fruit, and it has been cultivated in Asia, in China, I guess they come from. Now they're all over the world because they are so amazing. Yeah, persimmons, something more to explore on. An amazing fruit. One of the others are mangoes, are amazing. There are so many, I don't begin now. All these fruit are in Europe, not seasonal and not regional, of course. But who really wants to give up these wonderful fruits? I couldn't imagine. Something must be also to win, yeah, to take away from our highly complex modern culture. I guess this is definitely a part of it, the variety we have, the endless variety, and that's why it's also so easy to become vegan. That's always why I keep in mind in the background. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you can take something away, I would be very happy. Let me know, or maybe a like. Yeah, thumbs up for the video, and you can also subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. I have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.